Yes, everybody. Good evening. I know you're probably saying, but Simon, it's a Tuesday evening. I know. But we press on, don't we? Yeah, it's 16 days to go, folks. 16 days to go until we kickstart things in the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers. The turnaround time, you could say, is very close. The excitement is building. And as they would say, the hopes are rising higher. Higher, there's magic everywhere. The expectation of the nation is marching to a brand new beat. It's like music to the air. We're singing a brand new song, marching to a brand new beat. Down the hillside, through the valleys, singing every street. You've got to rise up. I know you saw the title of this video and you see part two. Yeah, I did a part one video a couple of weeks ago. So I'm going to go more in depth on it in this video in particular so that everybody, can understand exactly what we're saying. So you guys are encouraged to hit the like button, and after doing so, to hit the subscribe button to Reggae Boys commentary as well. Okay, guys? And we can press on forward with things. So, let's start, shall we? And let's talk specifically in relation to what I mean when I say accuracy is key. No, it's no secret to anybody, and it's public knowledge in terms of my credentials. I'm a graduate from university. I have my bachelor's in communications, journalism. I also have a minor in French, and I also have from the Scottish Football Association a talent identification certificate. So when I say that I know what I'm speaking about, I'm being frank. So I think persons have to be aware and follow trends as well, and not be quick to conclusions. Everything is not black and white. Everything is not black and white. So what is it that I'm getting at? Now, persons need to, I think it's important that when we read, we think and meditate, is this so? So I know many persons have saying, but I saw ESPN post a squad. There's no Copa America in 2025. No. And if you follow what ESPN does with respective squads, the squads that ESPN has on their website is reflective of the national team's last time in camp. And secondly, I've made it abundantly clear maybe 5 or 6 times that in relation to national teams, you've seen a trend, and that trend always continues, where between 5 to 7 days before an international window, a squad is revealed. So that is the same time frame as well. So I'm telling you this as a fact. No squad is going to be revealed this week. None. Copa America squad will be revealed after the World Cup qualifiers, and the World Cup qualifying squad now will be revealed between 5 to 7 days before the game against the Dominican Republic. As I've always said, guys, accuracy, reliability, credibility, and positivity. Okay? So I want everybody to be mindful and being aware about that. And know that when it comes to information that you are aware. Some persons might say, what are we going to do? What are we going to talk about? There's loads of content, loads of things to discuss. Remember, we're Jamaicans, and we have to be proud of what we have done and highlight these things. This is a perfect opportunity to educate the fans, to educate people about what we have done. Have you realized that Jamaica has picked up 6 medals in the last 10 years? Jamaica has picked up 6 medals in the last 10 years. A gold medal in the Caribbean Cup, a silver medal in the CONCACAF Gold Cup. Yeah, a silver medal in the Caribbean Cup 2017, a silver medal in the Gold Cup in 2017, and also, that's right, finishing with a bronze medal in the Nations League in 2024. And put into perspective as well, 2 semi-final appearances as well in 2019 and 2023 as well in the Gold Cup. Jamaica is going to be the first, first Caribbean team to play in 3 Copa Americas. You know, you have teams that haven't even been to 1 or 2 Copa Americas. Yeah, that's a fact. Jamaica has participated in more Copa Americas than Panama. You understand what I'm saying? So there's so much things between now and squad announcement for things to discuss. It's a perfect opportunity to communicate about previous World Cup qualifying cycles. What are the things that we did so well? What are the things that Jamaican players have done well? What are things that we can learn from previous World Cup qualifying cycles that we can ensure that we can put into practice this cycle? There's so many things to discuss. It's important to educate the people as well. You have many persons born in the early 2000s watching this video right now. You have many teenagers watching this video right now, and they never got an opportunity to see an Andy Lowe play, a Marlon King play, or even a Micah Hyde play. And that is why it's so important that they know about these faces and know about these icons, these heroes of Jamaican football, these individuals that have produced great performances. You know, highlights Marlon King and Micah Hyde for obvious reasons. You know, they scored for Jamaica in our first ever victory on Central American soil in World Cup qualifying. And that needs to be highlighted. That needs to be highlighted. And persons can't just brush that aside. It's a big deal. It's a big deal to be able to win a game away from home in World Cup qualifying. So let that stay with us. I'm going to get to the comments in just a moment, but I want everybody to be aware about that wholeheartedly. You know what I'm saying? Lee says checking in. Emiliano Ramos says, say what's the sigma? What's your sigma? I don't understand. Hyperpower. I guess you just heard what I just said a while ago. Mr. Commentator says, what's up? What's up? How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Marlon Scott says, hail up Simon, thou's son of a robber like lion. Yeah, my father. Shot put and discus champion at Champs. Class 1, Class 2, Class 3. The first person in the history of the Boys and Girls Championships to be Class 1, Class 2, and Class 3 in a field event. And that was my father, Richard Preston. And he also played a significant role in ending Kingston College's dominance in the 1970s as well. So a born winner, a born leader, and somebody that leads by example. So yeah. So I just wanted to explain that comment for a moment. So yeah, I always have a soft spot for Calabar because of course that's where my father went and that's where one of my brothers went, you know. So yeah. But I've made it abundantly clear for me, high school sports are not something that as I've said millions of times, the 16, 17, 18-year-old in the USA squad, Canada squad, Costa Rica squad, you know, they're playing at their clubs. So for me, the best 15, 16, 17, 18-year-olds in Jamaica, they should be playing at their clubs. Schoolboy football should be viewed down the road as a extracurricular activity. So that's what I say there. Jamaican Englishman. Hey boss, how you doing, man? All is well. Roy Richards, aka Everfresh Sound says, that is it, my boss. That is it, my G. You don't know the thing set, you know what I mean? Oh yeah. Yeah, man, you know the thing set, man. So yeah. 100%, man. So yeah, I'm on the same page as you. Sherman Scott says, National Stadium, Kingston, Jamaica, June 6, 2024. Come support the boys, June 6. And you're spot on, boss. You're spot on 100%. That is exactly how it should be. 100%, that is exactly how it should be. Everybody should be looking forward to it and making their arrangements. You know, it's a 6:30 kickoff. So what are you going to do? How are you going to prepare? You finish work 5 o'clock. You're going to drive straight to the stadium, right? And you're going to wear black and yellow, right? Good, because all of these things are necessary. All of these things are necessary. Marlon's got rubber luck. Yeah, man. You don't know it. Come on, rubber luck, man. Yeah. Buffalo by Lake says that's crazy still. What's crazy? Mr. United says, big up, Simon. Big up. Hope you're doing well. I'm social. Big up, Simon. Big up. Darren Scott says, just joining. Big up. Oh, thank you. Marlon says, I knew your dad back then. Yeah. Yeah, man. My dad is... I know many people are trying to figure out what my father looks like, but just... imagine me, but like one shade lighter in complexion. That's literally what my father is. Apart from that, we have the same everything. Same height, same build, same everything apart from that. So it's just, he's literally 1 or 2 shades lighter than I am. That's pretty much it. But yeah. Sanjay Brooks, I was at the National Stadium. I was there at the National Stadium and I saw it. And for me, I think that's the biggest crowd we've seen at a Jamaica Premier League game since 2017, when Arnett Gardens took on Portmore United in the final of the Jamaica Premier League. You know, when we had Reniki Anderson and also Marvin Morgan Jr. scoring for Arnett Gardens in the final. So for me, that has been the biggest crowd that we've seen in a JPL final. Yeah, fantastic crowd, and you know, we're looking forward to seeing that replicated come June 6th, you know. So that is what we're looking forward to. Well, Sanjay, that is the aim, and I'm sure you would have seen as well a lot of different platforms. The owner founder of Stream and Pixel Perfect, It's Pixel Perfect, Conrad Matheson, has been speaking about the plans, about how this is going to be accomplished. Like I said, you know, town criers have been arranged, billboards are going up into different parishes, flyers have been handed out to fans promoting the game as well. So that project has started, and that project will continue to grow as time progresses, you know. So what I'll say there, it's something that has started, and you'll see the general manager of Stream, Ewan Campbell, on different platforms as well, and you'll also see Rashid Hall as well also come on different platforms as well to basically highlight these things. So this is something that I know that you guys will be able to look forward to, because I'm planning an interview with Rashid Hall as well, so that he can be able to come and share his experiences as well, you know, and how all of these things can come to fruition quite soon. So yeah, it's coming along quite well, and I know that all hands on deck for this, really, and all stakeholders play an important role. So again, those persons that are in the diaspora, what role are you going to play if you can't be at the game? Are you going to buy 10 tickets? Are you going to buy 5 tickets? What role are you going to play? Are you going to buy 10 bleachers? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, more or less the same height, same build. Yeah, you're right. You're spot on there, you know. Yeah. So yeah. Well, Sanjay Brooks, the results have been coming our way. We're at the semi-finals of the Gold Cup and also semi-finals in the Nations League. So, and we got our first medal, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'll say, you know, so that everybody is aware, you know what I'm saying? And if you even look in the chat, it says first medal since 2017. Yeah, that's right, because the last medal would have been the silver at the Gold Cup in 2017. After that, we had runs in 2019, and of course, you know, 2021, we had a Gold Cup run in 2023 as well. Lee, as I've said at the start of the show, I'll say it again, in relation to the World Cup qualifiers, June 5 to 7 days before the window, we'll have the squad announcement. Okay, 5 to 7 days before the window, we'll have the announcement. And as I've also said at the start of the show, in relation to accuracy, there are other things that we can speak about until that time. That is why this platform is accuracy, reliability, and credibility. If you want speculation, I'm sorry, but this is not the platform for speculation. This is the platform for accuracy, reliability, and credibility. There will not be a squad being announced this week. No. Okay, so stay tuned with information that will help you prepare. And again, persons that are in the diaspora, you have to put your plans into motion. Tickets are on sale. What arrangement have you been made? And persons that are living on the island of Jamaica and you live outside of Kingston, what arrangement have you made to be at the game? Are you going to leave Moby in the morning to reach town 10, to reach town midday and put things into place? Well, that in itself is key. You know what I'm saying? So all of those things, when you put that into perspective, is important. You know what I'm saying? So all of that comes together nicely. And so Special says we need 35,000 people in the stadium. Yep, hands down. That's what I'll have to say there. 100%. All stakeholders have an important role. All of them. That's why it's so important. Everyone, it's key. And it's great to see the emotions in the chat as well. Other person spamming the emoji 100%. So thank you. I appreciate that greatly, you know. So yeah. But yeah. Coming along well. In terms of other national players that we have at their respective clubs, what we can say is that in terms of Ronaldo Cephas, he has another league game to play, and that is against Trabzonspor on Sunday. Sunday at 11 a.m. it's going to be Trabzonspor against Ankara, and that will be the last game of the season for Ronaldo Cephas in his first season in the Turkish Super League. And I think he acquitted himself well this campaign. I think he handled himself well. Ankara, they're 16th in the table on 40 points. And a point should be good enough to ensure survival. But of course, 3 points will ensure, survival from the league. And they take on the team that is third in the table, which is Trabzonspor on 64 points. Win or lose, Trabzonspor is going to finish third in the league. So it doesn't make any impact in that aspect of things, so that everybody's aware there. So yeah, that's what I'll say there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Simon explained from Dominica game. Right, so as you know, the Dominica game is on June 9. June 9 is a Sunday, right? So here's the thing. Play the Dominican Republic June 6, which is a Thursday, right? Which means Friday, June 7th, right? That would be travel day. Saturday is match day -1, and Sunday is the game. So when you put that into perspective, you have that quick turnaround. The day after the Dominica game is match day +1, so that'll be June 10. Jamaica's first game in the Copa America is June 22 against Mexico, right? Good. So that is 12 days later. After the Dominica game, firstly we'll wait to hear what Coach Hallgrimsson has to say in terms of the plan for that element, what the plan will be. If the plan is to go straight to Houston, if the players will have a couple of recovery days. So we'll wait to see how everything plans out. But in due course, we will get that information that everybody I know is looking forward to. And then we progress on forward from here on in, okay? Yes, Sanjay Brooks, and we've seen that trend as well when Coach Hallgrimsson has time with the team. What happens, 10 days in Austria, right? And we saw exactly what transpired. And then in the Gold Cup, spending a month together, what that did. So 5-6 weeks together, imagine what that did. And you could see things starting to be enhanced even more. So now we have a Copa America scenario where firstly we have the team from June And we're going to have them for the entire month of June because we'll play all of our group stage matches in June, July, the knockout stages. So we're looking at 6 weeks, 7 weeks together. You know what I'm saying? Detonation says, I am here. Okay. Yeah, I'm curious. We're just going to have to wait until Coach Grimson, what Coach Algrimson has to say. But it's 2 different squads, meaning that it's not going to be, meaning the squad announcement for the World Cup qualifiers is not going to be a situation where when the World Cup qualifier squad is announced the same day as a Copa America squad. No. The Copa America squad would be announced after the 2 World Cup qualifiers. It wouldn't be announced the same time as the World Cup qualifiers. Okay? So that gives people clarity. You know what I'm saying? So everybody is aware of everything wholeheartedly, you know? On your thoughts on Lati. I assume you're talking about Joel Latibudir. Yeah, Joel Latibudir is an amazing professional, somebody who is, firstly, loves Jamaica. 2, very passionate about his craft. 3, very, very, very tenacious. Somebody that's never going to give up. Somebody that is always going to do what is best and will do anything for his country. And that is love and passion that I know everybody will appreciate greatly. Had a good time at Coventry. Unfortunate not being able to get promotion. But we'll see what happens. You know, a great summer of Copa America football, and you open the doors. You open the doors for things in the future. You know what I'm saying? So all of that should be known as well, because a great summer of Copa America, and all of a sudden you're attracting interest of different teams, different clubs are coming into your window right now. So when you put all of that into perspective, yeah, you have to say it is exciting. Richard Green says exciting times coming up. Yeah, that's true. So yeah, that's what I would say. Well, Sanjay Brooks, firstly for me, I think it was a great experience for him to play in Liga in France. I think it was a nice opportunity for him to come and experience a different league. I know he has 2 more years left on his contract at Spartak Moscow. So first thing first is we don't know as yet. You know, the reality is that after Copa America or before, because some players like to handle their club future prior to international duty. Like for example, Daniel Johnson, you know, became a Stoke City player before the Gold Cup. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you have situations like that where players sort out their club future before coming on international duty. You know, that happens. So for me, what I would say here is that I think after the Copa, but we'll see. We'll see. You never know what happens. But I think that he gave a decent account of himself in Liga. And I think that, you know, there is going to be greater things. I just keep having a dream of him playing for Arsenal. I keep having a dream of him playing for Arsenal Football Club in England, you know. And Shaquan Davis is. I'm going to be honest with you guys. If you guys haven't already, go and watch The Center Circle with Shaquan Davis on television in America. You guys will be touched, and perhaps you might need a handkerchief or a napkin to dry your tears, because it was such an inspirational story about how he was able to basically endure certain challenges growing up, you know, being in a household with mother and his siblings, and how he was able to navigate certain things. So trust me, it's a story that you want to watch. And to see what has transpired in 2024, making your debut for your country, right? Getting called up to the Nations League, winning your first medal for your country, and getting to a JPL final, all in the space of 5 months. Yeah. Zaba HD, all of that is taken into consideration. The technical staff, that's what they get paid to do, to ensure that they're on top of things with how players are, their recovery, because each player starts and finishes a season in different time frames. Everybody is aware of that. As you know, ZABA you have championship players that finish their season at the end of April. You have players like Greg Lee that ended his season 2-3 days ago, and you have also you have Ronaldo Cephas that ends his season this weekend. You know what I'm saying? And you have players like Michael Hector that hasn't played in 3 weeks. You know, so you have different complexities here. And then MLS are consistently playing. So MLS players right now, they're in mid-season form, you could say. MLS players right now are in mid-season form. You know? Ty says, up Simon, up. What a guan. Everything up alive. Big up. Yeah, man, big up. Well, Sanjay, we'll have to wait and see, but I can certainly say that those youngsters that you've highlighted have done extremely well. Kaheem Dixon's first season at Arnett Gardens, finishing third, getting a bronze medal under his belt. You can now call him Bronze Prince or Bronze King. You know, getting a bronze medal for Jamaica in the CONCACAF Nations League and now a bronze medal in the Jamaica Premier League. You know, outstanding accomplishment there. And then also you think about Whisper as well, being able to go in a new environment and start to settle in, score goals, and help Chelsea to the semi-finals of the Premier League 2 playoffs against Tottenham Hotspur. So, yeah, it's been quite a journey in that aspect. And after a good, solid, season, you'd have to say that there's more to come, and there's certainly a next level for them. But one thing for sure, every time when it comes to squad selection, always it is a difficult or challenging scenario. Always has been, always will be. This is something that will always remain the same in terms of these aspects of things. Not sure, Sanjay. Not sure. But I'm confident whoever comes in through the front door of Chelsea Football Club as the next manager, I'm confident that that next manager is going to see Whisper in preseason training and be like, whoa, who's this guy? I'm confident. Whoever the next coach is, it could be Frank Lampard, it could be Carlo Ancelotti, it could be Pep Guardiola, it could be Jose Mourinho. I know that a preseason under his belt, persons are going to be extremely excited about it. Hands down. Hands down. You know? Well, George Stone, I highlighted this at the start of the video, and again, once more, I will do that. And it goes like this. You need to hit the subscribe button and you need to hit the notification bell, because once you're able to do so, you're able to know what I just said, because this is something I've spoken about since last week, Thursday. And for tuning into the video late, you have to also pay the penalty, which is to send a super chat and super sticker as well. So I made a point that every single window, the squads have been announced 5 to 7 days before a match. When was the squad announced for the USA game? 1 week before. When was the squad announced for the Canada games? 6 days before. When was the squad announced for the Grenada and Haiti games? 6 days before. When was the squad announced for the Haiti and Honduras games? 1 week before. When was the squad announced for the Gold Cup? 1 week before. So it's always has followed that consistency. Always has followed that consistency, and it will continue to follow that consistency as well. A squad has never been released 16 days before a match. So I'm not sure why you would feel that way when that is something that has never happened before. Again, this platform is about accuracy, reliability, and credibility. Okay? Good. So yeah, that's what everybody needs to be mindful about. You know, it's important. Oh my. Hmm. The light just went. Light just went a while ago. That happens from time to time, you know. It's life. Welcome to Jamaica. Yeah, Jamaica's a wonderful place. You know, you can wake up out of your bed tomorrow morning and you know that you're getting sunshine. Yeah, Jamaica's a nice place. So yeah. Alrighty. Yes, folks. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Like I always said, accuracy is key. Watch part one if you haven't watched part one. So yeah. Brown man security 33 good sons as GPS I good at them saying, yeah. But it happens maybe once every 3 months, once every 4 months. That's life sometimes, you know. It happens. We'll press on, eh? So that is that. May 21, 2024. So most of our players, you could say, have finished or are finishing their seasons. I know there's a number of media commitments, especially for Greg Lee at Oxford after being promoted to the championship. So this week will be all media commitments for him. Player doesn't turn up at the club ground for. Remember, they have to go through recovery as well. They need to go to see their physio. They need to go see the masseuse to get their treatment. Sometimes they need a flush. Sometimes they need a massage. So these are professional football players that are well oiled. So it's very important that they do their checkups to see how they're doing. If they have any ailments, are they taking the right supplements? All of those things, extremely important. Yes, guys. So thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Please, I encourage you to hit the like button. Also, I encourage you to hit the subscribe button as well to Reggae Boys Commentary. Come on, guys, we've had 100 of you watching and only 40 likes. You could do better than that. You could do way better than that. Alright, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button to Reggae Boys Commentary right now. Okay, guys, thank you all so much. And we'll be back in future videos, you know. Stay tuned for more. You guys know right here on Reggae Boys Commentary, it's about accuracy, reliability, credibility, and positivity. Right here on Reggae Boys Commentary, we go through all of that.